Welcome back. I'm George King. We're at Heaton Constant Knowledge. With me always is
Abel. How you guys doing today?
Doing good, and we're joined by a special guest, Courtney Adkins.
Yes.
Hello. Atkins.
Yeah.
With a T?
With a D.
With a D.
Double
you put
D.
the double D?
Single D.
Is that like the diet, or?
No, I wish. I'm so much more wealthy.
Yeah, but you're not. You're
Not
poor.
very poor.
That's all right. I can...
Yeah, you were just telling us you were moving to Arizona to be white trash. Is that the
Yep. My trailer in the desert.
double wide?
Oh, yeah. Because you can
Nice.
afford more in Arizona.
Double the space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Single
Double your land.
in California, double wide in Arizona. I get you.
Absolutely. So now you're single,
Yes.
moving to Scottsdale.
Yes.
Are you 60?
I mean,
Are you a widower?
no.
Oh, okay.
no.
Didn't get that big day even? Just
No.
the...
I didn't get anything. I didn't get to wear the black veil.
Mm-mm.
No, it was sad.
Can you talk into the microphone? Treat it. That's maybe why you're single. You don't know where to locate your mouth.
It looked so fancy.
It does. You look,
I'm afraid I'm going to, hurt it.
No, just caress.
I get this now. This is why you're single. You're afraid you're gonna hurt it. Trust me, guys don't think you'll hurt it.
No.
Yeah.
This is a lot.
I've
You
never
were
heard a
learning
guy
lot.
who was like, she heard it.
She was gnawing.
Yeah.
Like
Well, that could hurt it. Yeah. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
teeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teeth is bad.
Possible.
So you're going to Scottsdale. Are you going to pick up any hobbies like golf or backgammon? What are you picking up?
Drinking.
Bocce ball and a glass of wine.
Yeah.
I think that's the standard there.
A box of wine more?
Yeah.
appropriate,
Was it Franzia? Is
Yeah,
that,
you just stick
that's
the
the
straw
go-to.
in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a high
The
C.
straw in it, gotcha. Yeah. I like when you bust open the box and you've got just the bag. You know.
Oh yeah.
You ever play?
slap
on
in
it?
the back?
Yeah,
Slap the
I was
bag?
gonna say, you ever play Slap the Bag? That's one of my favorite games.
Have I ever?
Yeah. You have that in Chicago?
No, there's no slap the bag. That sounds
Yeah,
weird.
it's where you just pull out a box of wine, and you'll like this actually. You generally name it some like slutty white girl's name, and then
Courtney or something. Yeah.
exactly, and then you basically are like, you have to talk shit to it, you slap it, and you drink as much as you can.
Sounds like a real white trash relationship with a woman. Yeah.
It's like when your brother buys you wine, you're trying to make the best value of it, you know.
Yeah, he just bought me weed, but that was, I get it.
How do you feel about comedy in Arizona? Is that
Oh.
not looking so bright? I mean, their
I
clubs are
don't.
open.
Yeah, I don't see it like taking off
You
at
see
all.
it fading away or what?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't.
Are you terrified?
I mean, slightly.
Is this episode your swan song?
Yeah,
This is how you
like
sign
goodbye
off.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. We'll see. But yeah, all the comedy clubs are open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll
I
just be
saw,
the funniest person in like a TJ Maxx. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
out there?
No, but
exactly.
Malavi's there, so second funniest
Yeah,
person. Yeah,
second
second.
yeah,
funniest,
water trash. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot he moved out there. He's in Scottsdale.
Yeah, so did he. He's
Yeah,
stoned
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
so
Good
He's
for
shown,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good for
Glazed,
him.
no reviews.
Yeah.
No reviews. Yeah.
Exactly. He used to do a donut show, and he used to do comedy too.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty stupid when I first watched it because I didn't get the glazed part. I thought it was talking about donuts, and then I was like, I get it. He's high. Yeah.
Yeah, he's stoned eating donuts.
Exactly. That's the glazed part.
Shout out to you, Sean Malavy.
Oh,
Bro, I really miss you.
Miss him.
I love him.
that was a good Malavy impersonation. I'm not gonna lie.
When you hang out with somebody that much, you learn to pick up, and they speak that uniquely. I'm from Arizona, and let me tell you, he's got like a McConaughey random laugh that he throws.
Well,
and I love it.
he leaned into the TJ Miller thing, I think, or maybe he just ended up there because they look so similar. I don't know.
The JT Miller.
Yeah, I just remember seeing him and being like, "Is it TJ? Is he at this open mic?"
Yeah, but he's like a better
Yeah,
looking.
yeah.
He's a better looking TJ Miller.
Yeah, or like TJ Miller in shape. Let's call it
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
TJ might
Fit
be
Miller.
better if he loses some pounds.
Yeah.
But,
Miller Light.
TJ Miller is at this random comedy hole in,
Yeah.
a strip mall.
but that sounds like TJ Miller, right? Like if it was anyone, it would be TJ Miller,
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yogi Bear, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie Kennedy featuring for him. You know the set. You know,
Right.
We've all seen it.
We've
We've
all
all
Does
seen
been there.
Jamie Kennedy still do comedy?
it. 100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He was at the Improv like a couple weeks
Yes.
Oh,
good.
really?
Yes.
ago. Yeah, he did a drive-up show.
Did he get his show from being a comic, or did he become a comic after
No, he was a
getting the
comic.
show?
He was always a comic before he was
Gotcha.
an
Yeah,
actor.
yeah. He's not like a TikToker who's doing stand-up now.
No, he's funny.
You mean a
He's-
celebrity?
Yeah, a
A
celebrity.
star, yeah.
It's crazy.
Sorry, TikTokers are celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they are.
Well, I feel it weird. Sometimes people will post like their like count or view count, and they'll compare it to YouTube, and I'm like, but those people make real content on
Right.
YouTube. Like, they're like
Right.
trying to engage you for 10 minutes, not 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Can you share this? Can you like? Did you know there's an algorithm on TikTok? We recently got on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Have
It's-
you found the Dark Talks?
Yeah.
What's the dark talks?
The Dark Talks are the cringy, creepy, like, older men and women, like 60-year-olds that are lip syncing to random songs. And
Oh, I'm putting this down to look this up later
It's
because
fantastic.
oh,
And people tell them they're so talented.
And they serenade each other, and they're like being seductive and sultry, and they put like the rain effect on their black and white filter.
wait, so dark talks?
Dark Talks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like I'm gonna
Christina
see my mom
Pajitsky.
on here basically. Is that what?
Yeah, you'll find like your weird aunt,
The single one.
the single one drinking
one
a
you're
box of
aiming to
wine.
be.
Exactly,
Yeah.
me
The
and
Scottsdale.
me in 30 years.
Yeah, 10.
That was
I don't want to age
hurtful.
yourself. I
That
don't want
was
to age
so
yourself, but come
hurtful.
on, like 5. No, I'm saying 3.5.
Well, coming from someone who looks like a lot of the famous people on TikTok, why aren't you into the TikTok?
Yeah.
I don't have the coordination to do the dances.
Neither do they. Trust
But
me.
isn't that like a group too? Like the people who are bad at doing them?
Yeah, but I mean,
You don't want to be laughed at. You want to be laughed with.
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Do you think they're laughing at them or with them? Or like, okay, do you think more masturbation happens on TikTok than anywhere else now?
Like being filmed or
No. Like it's
watching.
triggered there. Like that they
Right.
decide while they're on TikTok that they're gonna
If
start.
that's true, that's disgusting. Because like the median age of TikTokers
Is pretty low.
They're like 14.
That's a great age.
So-
Everything turns down at 14.
So-
Have you
It's like-
seen the strip clubs? It's like barely legal. You know, that's what people want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just turned 18.
There's this one that's on my way to the Amazing Comedy Theater every time that gets me because it's like girls who look like they're from TJ is one advertisement, and the next one's like girls from TJ straight up.
Nice.
Like they're like
Oh.
we import them.
Yeah. Wait. Is that a selling point? That sounds
I don't-
weird to say
I don't know.
selling, but is
I think that's like
That's
the
exactly
low
what they're
key term of,
selling.
of telling you like they'll perform sex acts for
right?
you.
Like
Yeah.
they're gonna do it.
My
Yeah.
friends who used to go to strip clubs in Tijuana only
Your
go
friends.
there for that. Yeah, my friends.
Friends.
People
Totally
I know.
just your friends.
There's a strip club. It's called. I don't know the names of them. I've unfortunately never been to Tijuana.
Oh
Good for you.
no.
Way to keep your shoes.
I like
Wait.
the one called the library. That's like
I
where are you
like-
going? I'm going to the library, honey. I'll be back.
I like
later."
that name for all of them. Like, because there's so many places that are the library. There's even a bar by where my family camps in San Diego called the library. And it's nice to be like, oh, I'm going to the library.
Going to the library.
Or like The Office. Have you ever seen one of those?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever did you see the one on the way to Second City where it said thousands of beautiful women and a few ugly ones?
Yeah.
It really says that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big purple billboard. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's amazing. It's accurate. It's one of my favorite signs.
I love the accurate descriptions of places.
Reverse probably,
Yeah.
but you know,
Like-
thousands
Yeah,
of ugly
right,
girls,
exactly.
few
And then
pretty
like
ones.
maybe a couple that are just down on their luck a little bit. and
They've always
saying
got a
that.
sucker in their mouth because they're working extra hard. You know what I mean? That's how they. If you see a stripper with a sucker in her mouth, she just gave head. That's
Oh, is that a
inside
real
baseball.
thing?
That's inside baseball.
Okay. Just
So yeah.
is that the same thing if I see a baseball player sucking a sucker? He just gave head in the dugout, or
No, if you see him, he just did a lap dance on a pole.
gotcha.
Yeah, he just made it rain.
Gotcha. Well,
Yeah. Read that as we figure out why you're not on TikTok.
yeah.
Do you want to fight?
Oh,
Do I want to fight? More like All Might. Funimation's original. He's upside down. My Hero Academia. The advertisement that's been on every episode. He glows in the dark, but he doesn't.
All Might.
It's a Funimation 2021 exclusive, but I got it in 2020, so I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it fell off the truck.
Yeah.
I almost said boat, but then I figured that'd be too racist. So truck, Italian.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot of
Nice.
stuff I don't get. Like, oh, did I leave it outside? I have a tabloid somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Can you grab that?
Yeah.
It's dated April 26th, but I bought it on Monday. How do they know the future of gossip?
Because they're brilliant
I
tabloids.
think they're time travelers.
Biden.
Like, see?
Biden's
April
son,
26th,
yeah.
2021. They know the news a week before it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that just the National Enquirer's thing? They're like telling you the
Well,
future.
They might just be confused. It is the National Enquirer.
I love this is the advertisement you get at the National Enquirer.
That was the first thing I clocked was like, who are they advertising? And I love that they're selling you
The
two.
strippers.
Fresh breath.
They're selling. They're selling
Strippers
you
don't need suckers anymore. You
two
need fresh
oral
breath.
rinses because mixing them to make one
No,
doesn't work.
you don't.
It's a multiple
2 for 1.
step process.
Yeah.
What are we, Pert Plus? Knock that shit off. We don't need shampoo and conditioner.
Like, I honestly
thought that was
want to
Steve
go to
Carell.
the store
But it's
and
$100.
look at this aisle and just see who's buying this, so I know who's reading
Right.
this. Yeah,
Yeah.
because no one.
So where do you get your news? The National Enquirer, the top.
Same spot I get my
publication.
TheraBreath.
I mean, oral rinse just doesn't sound good.
oral rinse
Mouthwash.
sounds like a whore.
She oral rinsed me out, if you know what I'm talking about.
She calls herself a whore. She's not even like, I'm a slut. She's like, no, I'm a whore.
I'm a whore.
And you will
Fresh
call me a
breath
whore.
and
Let me get my
Excuse me?
oral rinse.
Excuse me.
And I will
Treat
spit
me
on
with
you.
respect.
Meet the new power couple, so you know.
Yeah.
Oral rinse and a stripper. That's a good one. That's
Yeah. That's a river. That's a power otter.
Well, I'll say this. I did buy some new mouthwash today, and it said great tasting. But every time I drink it, I throw up.
Yeah,
Do you guys know what that's about?
Not a good. Yeah, that means they're false advertising.
It's minty on the way out, but I wouldn't describe it as a great taste. It's
No.
not.
No. If you ever have a minty flavor, folks, as always, Mr. Nice Guy, it's the best place locally to get your marijuana in Southern Orange County. Do you smoke marijuana?
I do partake.
Okay. There may be a Mr. Nice Guy in Arizona, but then again, there may not be a Mr. Nice Guy in Arizona.
I feel like it'd be a Mr. Nice Gal in Arizona.
Yeah. Mr. Nice Guy's eyes. I don't know. You're closer to the
God damn
border.
it.
What?
Nothing. God.
Oh, you could pick up golf though.
Oh yeah.
I heard that's big in Arizona.
Fuck
Yeah.
a golf pro while
Yeah.
he's
Oh.
married.
That, I mean,
You could fuck Galen's dad.
Whoa!
I'm 100.
Yes, you could.
He's a European golf pro. I don't know if that.
right.
Yeah.
How do you
But
feel about the uncircumcised?
honestly,
So
though,
you're
if,
not-
you're, if you're fucking Galen's dad, you're only gonna get one shot at it. Though he's not sticking around long. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And
that's
he's
it.
good at making a hole in one, from my understanding. It was a
Oh, that's
one
awesome.
shot.
Good to know. Good to know.
Well, not the good kind, the like baby later. You know.
Yeah, demons. He's good at setting a demon seed.
Yeah.
He is the demon
Oh
seed.
no.
Yeah, that's all right.
High sperm count, I believe,
Yeah,
is what it's
high sperm.
called.
High-
That's
yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on your
Would,
needs.
would you want a golf pros baby?
I mean, how
How
current?
professional.
Yeah, like how like what's the current status of
is
the
there-
professional?
Is there a level that Tiger Woods falls off the chart? You know what I mean?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like a Tiger Woods is always going to be Tiger
Gotcha.
Woods.
But like an Arnold Palmer,
See,
that's
but
not
I would
a.
still. I
He's
would,
dead. That'd be a stiff dick, but a hard ride. That's weird. Yeah. It's like mixing your drinks
It's
there.
the new Arnold Palmer. You
Yeah.
know?
wait, is it Arnold Palmer? Who was the drunk one?
Arnold
Arnold
Palmer.
Palmer.
I thought that.
That strawberry
Well,
lemonade
they're-
drink,
No,
the
that
iced
was-
tea drink.
They're
I thought-
all
isn't
drunk
there a John
ones.
Daly?
John Daly, yeah, he's
He's
the
like the
alcoholic.
drunk
Yeah,
drunk.
he's like the Hooters, like
Yeah,
their
yeah,
drunk
yeah.
uncle.
'Cause
I
he's
don't
Yeah.
know who's John Daly.
He's a heavy set white guy who wore
So
Hooters.
every golfer
Yeah, most
Doesn't really
golfers.
go down at all.
But he's like white trash golfer. He's not like he wears like fisherman's hats.
yeah, he's like America's golfer. Like
yeah, but like
like
South
Southern
America.
America.
Yeah, Southern America. Yeah.
yeah,
If America was from the South.
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotcha.
If the Stars and Bars won, he would still be golfing. It wouldn't change his life. That's what I'm saying. Not much is changing about that guy.
Yeah. Anyway, he was a drunk. He'd be fun.
Yeah, he'd be fun.
He'd be fun.
Except when he, late at night.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then he's,
Probably not. You know,
Well-
the
aggressive.
nicest.
Yeah.
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 Is
And
that
what
the
about
9
that?
iron? Put it down, John.
He taught Tiger's wife
Yeah,
how
he
to
taught
swim.
Ellen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrists. It's all in the wrists.
That makes sense. Do you want to be like that? The wife hitting a car with golf clubs? Is that?
Do you want to be cheated on for the millions?
Right.
How's that?
I mean, not
Is-
ideally, but if that's how I come into money, then
Yeah.
you know that's my lottery.
What's
I
the
go-
dollar
up.
value? Where are you okay with cheating? So it's like your boyfriend's like, I
BK
have to cheat
manager.
on you, but they're paying me $1 million.
Do I
Can
have
you
to
do
keep
it?
quiet about it?
You could say whatever you want.
He just wants an open relationship. How much is that going to cost him?
Oh.
What's the tab? Yeah, there's a menu here.
Yeah, no, wait, there's so many options.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say $1 million is probably pretty nice.
That's
in, Ari-
it?
in
Wow.
Arizona,
That's-
1 million.
Yeah.
That goes a lot farther than Newport
I'm
Beach.
pretty
1
sure that's
million.
like 10 double wides, if
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, there- I
yeah.
mean that's so.
You own the
That's a
park.
trailer
That's-
park.
yeah.
Yeah. I would be living large. I'd be alone,
Yeah.
but I'd be living large.
Trailer Park Queen. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
TPQ.
That's what they call
definitely-
me.
you could get it tattooed on you too. Yeah.
Right in the tramp stamp
TPQ.
area. Over here, yeah.
Perfect. Tramp stamps don't work anymore because of high-rise jeans.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw a tramp stamp? They're like, it's a
The last time I
failing
fucked a
art.
Denny's waitress. That would be it.
So like 2 days ago.
2 days this morning. Yeah. For breakfast, I had moons over my hammy and then her hammy. It was nice.
I didn't know tramp stamps was an art form. You said it was a dying art. I'm just confused how that is.
The artists are trying to keep it alive. We need a
it's
Netflix
only
doc.
portraits for people who are hitting it from behind.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
It's something to look
And
at.
that's-
Or something to aim for.
That's the art. Is they're good at that, or
there was one that I saw. I don't know why or like how.
Yeah, why were you
but
seeing a tramp? Okay,
I was
keep
like
going.
6 though, and I remember seeing a tramp stamp for the first time, and it was 2 dolphins, and then there was like a water spout in between the 2 of them,
Butt squirt.
and they were just almost like kissing dolphins with a little fountain in the middle.
Yeah.
And that one is stuck with me, like the
Stuck
Mona
with her,
Lisa.
too.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's like a sign that she's a squirter or something. That's what that. 2 dolphins in water means she pees on you, gentlemen. So
You don't want that. That's a
so
bottlenose.
gross.
No,
if
thank
you don't know science, you don't want to look up squirting. That's all
No.
I'm saying. It is not as good as people make it seem to be.
No, it's pee.
Yeah,
It's pee,
it's
right?
not hygienic. It ruins my sheets.
I love that you're a woman telling us this, but half the guys we talk to are like, oh, made her squirt. Made her fucking squirt. Every
No,
one of them.
Straight up, this is gonna be gross, but if it ever has happened, it's been pee. Like it's been pee. It's always been pee. I've pissed.
Yeah, on
That's
you.
what it is. I've
Yeah.
had to pee, and then it happens, and then I pee, and they get all excited about like, oh, I fucking made. No, you didn't. You made me pee.
Yeah, I couldn't take a
You
5-second
made me
break.
pee.
Go.
Yeah,
psst,
I'm sorry.
Come back.
You didn't do anything special.
Yeah.
I had to pee,
Okay.
and you triggered me.
Yeah.
And now I peed on your bed.
You want R. Kelly on them.
I R. Kelly'd them.
Mark my territory.
Yep.
I don't
like
know
a
if you've
basset
heard
hound.
someone explain it who like I heard a girl explain it once who like didn't know it was pee, but the way she described it was like peeing.
Right.
So it was like if you had to take a piss but you were trying to push it out, it was like the exact same. And then she's like, and that's how I squirt. And it was like, how do you not know that you're just peeing on this gentleman?
That's awesome though. That guys sit there and they go, "I'm gonna finger you till you squirt." And you go,
It's
"That's
so
not hard."
stupid.
Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
so
Well, are some
Let me
girls
get a
just,
water.
Are some girls just peeing all over the place just to make the guys feel good about themselves? Is
I
that
mean,
what's going on
There's
here?
like your
Or is
girlfriend
it
just ultra hydrated all day, and she's like, "We're gonna have sex tonight," just like drinking tons of water.
Or is it just enough
Some green tea
misinformation
fluid filter.
that enough people don't know that they're just peeing around town? What's the?
I don't understand the fascination with it. It's just messy. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I
Period
don't
blood
get it.
clumps. Piss gets
Ugh.
everywhere. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not for you either?
I mean, no,
You don't.
no.
I would never mention this person by name, but I was in a Skype call with my friend who was super excited that he had just eaten a girl out on her period.
Woo! Catch
And
up on
Did
that.
it taste like pennies?
I don't know. He was excited
Tastes like Vegas.
about it. And the worst part of the story is he's like, I enjoyed it so much that he took his finger and dipped it in it and gave her a taste. And she tasted it.
Have some frosting,
How does
baby.
that make you feel? And then I had to see this girl's face and not be like,
You can't bring it up. What do you say? So did you like the taste? Like did she?
he finished that part of the story for me. She did enjoy it from my understanding. But if you're gonna
That's what she said.
if you're gonna let someone do that, you're kind of a freak
Well,
already.
yeah. I mean, I guess you're already there. So that's so bizarre.
You know I'm on my flow, boy. You want to get down there and do some work? Don't worry. After
Same
it,
time next month.
we'll get some therapy.
We got some oral rinse. Don't worry, guys. Don't
Rinse
worry.
that right
So
out.
gross.
That would be.
People are weird.
Hey, some people like ketchup on a roast beef sandwich. Makes no sense to me either.
So disgusting because
is.
the way you just that's really gross.
It's a good
on
image.
so many levels.
It's a good
Yeah,
visualization.
That's so bad.
Though.
It's so it makes me angry how good that was.
But you don't want to eat it. You still don't want to eat it.
God no.
You swim in the Red Sea. You don't drink from it. God damn it. Everybody knows that. Keep your head above the lake water. It's so disgusting.
Keep your head above the lake water. That's good advice. That's good
Oh,
advice.
God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we do have a segment we normally do every time. It's called past tense. It's where Abel, he's like a fortune teller, but he tells you your past. So he'll tell you everything.
Great.
Your future's a little bit more tragic. It's a
Well, the
little
Arizona,
cloudy.
it's looking up from where you were. That's
Yeah,
what,
it's looking up because you're at the bottom of a hole.
Right,
That's why.
right.
Everything looks up from hell.
Thank you very much.
So, all right, I'm sensing now your childhood, little traumatic. Okay, so there you are. You're, wow. I'm getting a really gross image of you. Oh my God, yeah, it's you. I wanted to make sure. I just want to make sure. Okay, so you're there, and you're sitting. Is it an uncle? Is that what I'm seeing here? Is it an uncle? Okay, this is getting a little foggy. He's licking his lips, kind of LL Cool J. Is it true you have an uncle? Okay.
My uncle is LL Cool J. So
very nice. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That makes it very clear. Okay. So, wow, and you are an all the way girl. That's what I'm learning about you. Holy shit. This vision is coming very, very clear to me. Okay, so he's bouncing you up and down on his knee. And
Or does it just look like
it? Looks like it, and you, for the first time, are peeing on someone. All right, that's what I saw. Is that accurate? How accurate is that?
I mean, 8 out of 10.
That's a double flex. 8 out of 10. Flex. Absolutely. 8 out of 10.
Well, good segue. So we all know that everyone's peed their pants before. Have you ever pooped your pants though?
Whoa.
Or what's the age cutoff where it's not okay anymore?
I don't
where
recall
you're
shitting
your
my
pants.
pants.
Yeah.
Or
so I'd have.
Is
to
there
go,
like a drunk level that it's okay?
No.
No.
There's no okay that shitting your pants.
There's never an occasion where like you should be shitting your pants.
No.
I don't know what I would do. I do know a dear friend of mine was being pound anally.
Is this
like
my
okay.
This is like my Tijuana story. A good friend of yours.
Right, a good friend
you.
of mine.
Friend of yours.
So not me. She was making love in her butt, and then
making butt love.
Right, and then when he pulled his penis out, she shit everywhere.
Yeah, that's called an enema.
That's the only thing that I've heard of, like, shitting the bed story.
Colonic, yeah.
Like, as an adult. That I would say is, like, an acceptable time to shit the bed.
I mean, yeah, if you're cleaning out a bowl of resin and you do it hard enough and you turn it over, a lot's going to fall out just naturally. That might be true.
I've never experienced this, but I used to listen to Joe Welke's Dating is Hard that doesn't come on anymore. And he had Lydia on, and they were talking about it. And it was about how basically every time butt sex happens, that there's a little bit of shit on the guy's dick.
I've heard that too.
Like that it's basically impossible for the guy not to get a little bit of shit on their dick.
Yeah.
I've only had that a few times actually, where I've gotten where it's
they only got a little bit of shit on their dick.
Yeah, absolutely,
Right.
just a little bit, only once, just on the helmet, but once on mine too. That's disgusting.
I know that my gay friends have told me that they do take enemas before that. They're like way more cleanly about the whole.
How many times you guys take an enema if you get horny? Is it like a Cialis though?
I think
what happens? Do you need like a 4-hour window?
Yeah.
No, I think it's just it's like you're gonna have sex tonight.
Thursdays?
You take an enema in the morning, you're good for the day.
Is enemas at home kits now? Did I miss this?
Oh yeah, you can get them at the store.
Is it just like a laxative?
I think it like.
It's like a douche
thing.
kind
yeah,
of, but you do it
you like fill water
personally.
in your
I'm
butt,
pretty sure,
like with a hose,
and then it like pushes it out.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, they said they did it in their shower, so they might have just been using the shower.
So they shit on their feet.
I mean,
they did. That's disgusting.
They shit on their bathtub. That's all I know for sure.
Yeah, I hope you have one of those like straight drains and not one of those like old school white tubs where it has to like float down and leave the runny streaks.
Mine has like the grate where you'd have to like mash it in.
100%. Same. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that.
You know, the last place I saw that was when I was showering at the beach. Are you homeless? What's going on here?
In Scottsdale?
Do you know how hot it would be to be homeless in Scottsdale?
My shower has this grate at the bottom. You've got to feed quarters into it. There's a line.
If you shit, just step it down. Mush it down in a little circle. Like you're making guacamole. Just twist it.
Just twist it.
Oh my god. You guys don't do that? It's not your shower experience?
No, when I shit in the shower, usually it's running. I'm smart. It's watery shits.
Something that's going to go down. I mean, at least you're smart.
No peanuts, no corn. Nothing in the past 24 hours of that.
So you take a laxative before the shower then. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Is that no, I think an enema has to go up. A laxative just taking something. Mm-hmm. They're not the same, I don't think.
There was a girl on My Strange Addiction who was addicted to taking enemas, or like doing and giving herself enemas, because she enjoyed the feeling of filling her colon.
She was in the anal play.
water.
She just didn't.
Well, I was gonna say,
right? Like it was.
She talked to that guy who, I don't know. Have you guys heard the like sales pitch of guys who like butt stuff, and the girlfriends sell it like,
give it.
Scientifically speaking, that's where the male G spot is. They sell you on this like long spiel about how like that's how men get off.
Right.
But like it's just a sign that they're into butt stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You just give them a Rufalin.
I mean, yeah.
Take that. You don't want to do this. I don't want you to know you have this done to you.
Right. One time I was at a club, and this guy comes over with like a little vial of liquid, and he's like, "Just smell this." And I was like, "Okay," because I'm an idiot, and it was poppers, and like all I know is I felt like euphoric for 30 seconds. And I was asking my friend, I was like, "I just smelled some random substance and like didn't die, and it was kind of fun. Like I wonder what it was." Which also my mom was gonna be terrified and horrified if she ever hears this. But
Yeah.
What are poppers?
so I asked, and like one of my gay friends, he's like, "Oh, poppers are what guys smell like right before they're having butt sex because it like opens your butthole and like stops you from clenching."
Wow.
And apparently I loved it. So
Yeah, you were apparently very relaxed. You're like, let's sit on 2 stools at once. Who cares?
upside down.
Yeah.
I saw them do it on It's Always Sunny, and I thought it was like some drug because they don't do butt sex after doing the popper. They just, I thought it was coke because they kept smelling something, and it looked similar to like this guy I knew used to have this bullet that had like you would twist it, and then it would twist back up, and then there'd be coke. Like it
that's
loaded itself.
Interesting apparatus.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of cool, but it was also
It would
like
load itself and then he would get
douchey.
loaded.
Yeah.
How cool though.
Well, it was weird that he had it. Like that you're at that level of coke that you're like,
I was gonna say coke tools
I have
are
accessories.
Yeah, they're way douchier than weed tools. It's bad
Yeah.
enough when a pothead pulls out a grinder in public because you're like,
just use your fucking fingers.
yeah,
dude.
use your fingers. You're in public. Stop this. But I appreciate it because it makes it better for the rest of us.
Right.
But when you're doing coke and you have those accessories, they're way more toolish. Like there's always
Yeah.
some lipstick or some like and they're
yeah,
like,
something.
Or like
or a
I saw a
ring.
guy holding he had a necklace with a spoon on it,
yeah.
and it was
Is
just
that like to cook meth or?
it
That's
was
for
just
the
like
Jesus
the
scoop.
little like the teeny little spoon is like this big, and then it goes into your vial of Coke or like in your little baggie.
Oh, and
but
then
he
you
would
sniff
wear
it.
it around and like not under his shirt, like he was just wearing it like a Jesus pendant or like a cross or something. And I'm like, you're the douchiest human I know. Also, meet me in the bathroom in 10 minutes.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like the Coke pinky.
Yeah, the
like
weird nail.
when they just have it super long, and you're like, why?
Why?
Yeah.
It's never clean either.
No,
It's always got like a
It's-
little schmutz at the bottom.
it's like tint. It's like a little yellow tint.
yeah.
And then there's some gunk.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's like I don't. Who would want that near their butthole?
I don't want it.
It looks like athlete's foot on their hand.
Yeah,
That's what
it
I'm
does.
always
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
I'm like, you need to not go to
But
locker
like
room.
Finger-
that's the thing that we're worried about, and not the drug itself. But it's like, have you washed your hands?
I'm not worried about his drug addiction. His drug addiction can't get me. Like I don't need a tetanus shot if his drug addiction touches me. But if his
That's
fingernail
true.
does,
Yeah,
I gotta go to the
God,
hospital.
Break skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh,
What a weapon.
that's got old school AIDS on it. It's like, die like Tom Hanks.
I just had to get a tetanus shot recently. It's not fun at all.
No, you wouldn't do it again.
Well, it didn't hurt that much. It just sucks paying money for something
Yeah.
that like I didn't need to if I just didn't get stabbed by a nail. Like I could have been
Yeah.
fine.
Right.
Like
right,
a
right.
nail itself
And-
stabbed you, or somebody stabbed you with a nail.
It was myself with a nail stabbing. It was a table that had a nail on it that
The
swung
story
into
keeps
me.
changing. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
this is going to
This is
cover
like a
up for
cheating
something.
story.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like an autoerotic asphyxiation thing, but I had a nail, and it's kind of complicated. It's some butt stuff, but
yep.
Stepped on it on the way off.
it's
you
hard to
know.
tell the doctor you shoved a rusty nail up your butt
Yeah.
and it's bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the internet is very precise on that.
Yeah.
Rusty nails and blood, you have to get a tetanus shot.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you Googled it.
Yeah.
Well,
Do I need
I-
to spend money on this?
I
How did
was
it work
just,
out for Jesus? He only had 3 of them in him.
it was like a realization for me because I realized I was an adult enough to go take care of it the day it happened. I was like, good on me.
Wow.
But while I was there, the doctor was kind of like, there's something wrong with your arm. And I'm like, I don't have money for that today, sir. Just tell me what
Let's
I
just
need.
address what I came here for.
But then he upsold me on the whooping cough, so I ended up paying $25 more to get a vaccine that had that.
I love he gave you an 1840s disease.
Well, he's like,
you have the whooping cough.
do you want the tetanus shot that's just $79.99, or do you want the one with the whooping cough and it's like $104.99? And I'm
Nice.
like, that sounds.
Take your chances on the whooping cough.
And then he's like, it lasts 10 years, and I'm like, I like that.
Yeah. Who knows where you're going to be in 10 years?
Sure, you named a disease I've never heard of, but I'm pretty sure this will keep me
at
safe.
least $3 a year if you do the mathematical breakdown.
My friend made me feel better about it last night, though. He said if you have a kid, you need to get the whooping cough vaccine. So I'm good for 10 years to have a kid.
Okay.
Safety's off, ladies.
First, I gotta find the ladies, as Daniel Zambrano was pointing out. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes.
But when it happens, it's magical.
Yeah. Well, it did.
And vaccinated.
It did happen recently for me within the year, but it was weird because
Wow.
2021 or the calendar year?
the calendar year. It was a 6-year break, and then I finally fucked. I was like, woo! And the girl was like, that was great, and I was like, I know it couldn't have been. It's been 6 years and you're lying to me. And it made me feel really uncomfortable.
Did you feel like a comic coming off after a bad set and a good set?
Yeah, it was like someone was like, "You're a killer," and I'm like, I didn't even enjoy it.
She went like this, straight from the bottom of the
and
bed.
I'm like a guy.
Yeah.
It was not cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're like, I definitely didn't run the light.
Well, I think this is a good information for girls because I feel like I do just make fun of myself often, and girls kind of take it the wrong way. Like, I'm okay with making fun of myself, but they take it like they need to build me up. So then she was like, I never finished with anyone before, and I'm like, that can't be true. Like, I know myself. You could have watched my clips of stand up and known that this is not factually accurate.
Maybe she's into insecure guys, and that's what did it for her.
Yeah.
Well, I went to high school with her, so I know some of the guys who fucked her, and I'm like, I know I wasn't bringing that level of a game.
Level of heat.
Yeah.
That's
Like, I was not bringing it.
He was a linebacker. I mean, he could hold her up in the air.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
I'm
weird.
like,
Who is this?
My friend Teddy.
Oh.
He could hold me reverse, and we could both watch TV together as he just bounced me on his
Does that
fir-
ever happen when you're having sex and the TV's on and then you stop because you're so into the show?
No.
oh, I got yelled at when I had a girlfriend like 5-10 years ago. Something was happening in an action movie, and I stopped and I was watching it, and she got like really mad. Apparently, that's not cool.
I mean, apparently.
I love that you said 5 and you haven't had sex 6 years ago.
Yeah,
So I hope it was closer to 10.
No,
I definitely hope it was
it's because
closer.
when I do the math, I'm always like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't that long ago, and then I write it down, and I'm like, that was 8 years ago. Yeah.
Especially the COVID year. That
Yeah.
one sucks too. I'm like, oh, it was
Yeah.
last year. Fuck no, it was 2019.
Yeah, because
Like, damn
COVID
it.
years didn't exist.
Right.
It was
Well,
weird.
that's why I'm glad that I did end up having sex, because it was like, I was gonna have to start telling a joke where I'm like 6 or 7 years I haven't been on a date, and that.
That
4
number
years,
doesn't sound great.
4 years, I already had people who were like, bullshit. But 6 years, it's
You
like...
sound like a creep.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
sound like I don't want to talk to him afterwards. There's a reason.
Well, it sounds like I'm lying to convince people that it I don't know. That's
I
what...
believe
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I believe you.
I believe... I'd believe me too, trust me. I lived it, so I believe it for sure. But I'll like to address this before we move on. It's not hypothetically because I can't get women. I just think women are annoying, if that makes sense. So let's get...
It's totally.
Let's-
100% accurate.
Well, I just don't want to deal with it. Like, once I get that
Women?
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with me pretending I'm cool or something. If I can't just be like, I suck, and
suck,
they're
you wanna
okay
fuck?
with it, then I'm out. Like,
That's a good game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like that when a guy walks up and goes, hey, you look beautiful. I've never seen, like, your eyes are gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking suck. I'm bad at everything. Do you want to let me ride that?
Mhm.
without a
Honestly,
condom?
it sounds like what you're saying is something that I shouldn't say yes to.
Mhm.
But if you look at my entire dating history,
That's
that's
the-
like
Bullseye.
spot on.
Well,
like,
no,
so
You,
accurate.
you pepper in the I suck. You don't
Yeah.
just throw it on.
Okay.
You're like, hey, I skateboard.
Poorly.
I don't wear shoelaces.
Ever.
Let me think. I still wear plastic wristbands.
Live strong.
I went to Vans Warp Tour this year.
Oh my
Still
God.
seeing Blink 182.
Yeah.
They still rock.
Blink 182 all day.
Oh, it's literally my boyfriend from like 9th grade.
Oh, wow.
Just described him. Yeah.
Mm.
He was in 9th grade, or you were?
I'm
It-
currently.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
And
was
he-
that your last boyfriend?
Yeah,
Because I wouldn't
yeah.
say that on the.
Yeah, you asked why we broke up.
Yeah.
I
was
went
in
to
his
jail.
His mom found out.
Yeah, exactly.
Parents learned.
Have
it
you
was
seen
really-
that thing about the teacher and the student? Well, this is just about a girl and the
Yeah.
student. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
This
But-
was her last shot before she. Yeah,
you know,
can't even fuck a high school kid,
congrats
right?
on taking that back though, because it used to be the creepy guy, young girl,
Mhm.
and you're
Women
doing
have done it
the
all.
creepy girl, young guy.
Listen, we wanted equality.
Mhm.
We got it.
Mhm.
You know, it's no longer a creepy teacher holding the girl after class. No, it is.
It's no longer a white
interestingly-
van. It's a white cabriolette.
Exactly.
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
Come get in my convertible, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Mhm. I
How about
need
you drive it?
sandwiches.
Yeah, you drive it. Oops, I'm in the passenger seat. BJ, I get it.
Right.
No girl lets you drive her car
Reclining
without
seats.
that.
I liked how that's how it just lives in BJ. That's how girls give him out. I remember
Yeah.
BJ.
They announce it.
Do
You
you
get a
want?
BJ and you get a BJ.
Do you
and
want
get a BJ.
Roadhead?
Check under your seat.
And I'm like, yes, of course I want Roadhead.
That's the best.
Not
That's-
again, honey. That's the 5th time this week.
I know,
Can I
that's-
not just drive in peace?
Yeah, that's the best
Yeah.
conversation every guy should have with his girl is like, hey, just FYI, no bad time for a blowjob.
Mm.
There's never been a time where a guy's like, you know what? Stop.
Yeah.
No.
I'm eating Thanksgiving. I don't care. I don't care.
Grandma's having a heart attack.
Grandma's enjoying it. She's like, check your technique, girl. That's what we used to do in the roaring 20s. More like the whoring 20s.
Hey.
My grandma's into it.
I learned my lesson from the roadhead because I drive a manual, and I accidentally just like elbowed her because I was like just driving, and then I didn't like connect the dots. And, like, that also hurt because, like, she didn't make a good feeling on me, you know, because clearly I basically just punched her, you know.
Yeah, you punched her, and she's like, I thought I was doing this willingly, and now it feels weird.
Are you into BDSM? And that was what I was was getting at there.
All might.
I'm just trying to think.
Imagine it. It's not a fun... Well,
sorry, I had to get the third.
I always just think of how stupid I was too to think that like I didn't need to not do it. Like I was like, I'm gonna shit. Like
this will be cool.
In your defense, though, her
I'm
head,
rev it.
Yeah, her head was right next to where your foot was moving,
well,
so she should have seen the gears kind of shift. It was kind of a heads up.
Yeah.
It's
Open your
because
eyes.
a little before that I had like fingered her while shifting, and that was like a new level for me because I had to drive with my knee and shift with my left hand. And it was like, I was so impressed that I thought like I could do anything.
Yeah, you can.
I mean,
You're like cruising USA over
I'm
here.
Like trying to figure
No,
out the
to
placement.
be fair, I'm pretty sure if you were watching from the outside, you would have been like, he did not execute that move. Good. But driving, I was like, I'm pretty sure no one saw that.
Did you look at like
I'm
one of
the
those
coolest
DJs
guy
with too many tables? Like you were over here just with your shift? Yeah, that had to be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, the equalizer going.
And when I'm using the speakers that are too loud, but I don't know it, it's like...
You hear that? That's fucking the sound of sex.
You like that? You ladies like that?
Yeah, you ladies like that little ultra vibration?
Do you guys like blown out speakers? Because I'll blow out that pussy.
Bang, bang, I got your tweeter.
Those lines never work for my
They never
understanding.
work. You know what does work?
What?
Tell us.
Oh, I was gonna ask, what's the like dumbest thing that actually panned out?
Yeah.
Like, what's
The dumbest shit you fell for.
like?
I believe for the Knicks. What?
Oh.
I did. Oh,
That was too
it
close
the
to home,
Blazers.
yeah.
It was the Blazers.
Chargers.
Oh, there you go.
I think it was like straight up someone saying that they were a doctor. And then...
Aren't we all?
Right, exactly. And it was something like jokingly like, oh, let me like exam you. And I was like, okay. And then I found he like literally lives in like his mom's
Yeah,
garage.
he's working at Blockbuster. The
Yeah,
last,
like just exactly. The only Blockbuster that's still allowed.
But how far did this exam go? Like
to the house?
I mean, it was a full physical.
He sealed the deal
Yeah.
with this move.
Yeah, it was just like he kept like talking about his like job as a doctor, and
his practice.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, he didn't even know that word either. That's why you both fell for it.
Because we were both,
You know, I think you're gonna do a lot better in Arizona. That's all I'm saying. The guy's lying is a lot lower. They're gonna be like, I'm a doctor, but it's like you're missing a tooth. So
yeah, you're definitely.
I'm pretty sure your insurance would pay for that if you were a doctor. So
my friend is supposedly fucking a guy that works for NASA.
That's not true.
Right, we're in Orange County. Like that's not
Space Burger.
Right,
There was a NASA shirt.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, is that a thing? Does that happen?
What's the aerospace place that everyone works for? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Aerospace
Boeing.
Yeah.
Oh.
They probably work for Boeing, and they're like, it's NASA.
It was like a package handler. Yeah, they don't even.
Yeah.
I just remember Boeing, everyone's family got laid off when I was in high school, and now everyone's getting jobs at Boeing again because it's like a company again. I don't know.
It probably never stopped.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't think they took a sabbatical.
They
We're
just
stop existing.
Yeah, they just did the Corona. They were like, we don't want to be in the Inland Empire. That's
a smart
Maybe
move.
no one does.
Yeah. Even the Empire.
My
does.
parents love the Inland Empire, I'm pretty sure. It's weird.
That's rough. So, when do you move to Arizona?
I have no idea.
Oh wow! So this is a loose plan.
It's a loose plan. I mean, probably like.
When I think of you, I think of the word loose. That's incredible. Lifestyle choice.
I don't think of plan very often.
Yeah.
Unless it's plan B. Yeah.
Stupid. I don't really have a plan. It's just kind of
Flying by the seat of your pants.
Well, they do
like
sell Plan B at Costco, so you can get one for very cheap.
There was a fraternity in college, and like, most people have like a fund for like alcohol or academia or something, and they literally had a fund for Plan B.
Smart.
And it was in one of their closets. And so girls were leaving in the morning.
That's not all that was in those closets.
And they would just be like, oh, like, have a good night. Here's a Plan B.
Yeah.
Like, enjoy your morning. Plan B.
They would just open the closet.
I don't know if that's like really progressive or like really sexist.
I honestly,
like
they're
I can't.
expensive.
It seems on both sides, like where it's like that's such a good thing to be giving away, but it's also
like, how
weird to
it's
be
on
like,
rotation.
here you like.
There you go.
Yeah. Like,
Like a
remember when I
lollipop.
said I wore a condom?
I didn't.
I didn't. Here you go.
There you go.
But
you
okay, let's get this out there. Girls know when you're not wearing a condom.
No.
What?
Wow, are you dead down there too?
No, what
Sorry.
I'm telling you is like straight up. Like, there's been like one occasion where I've noticed, but unless I see it physically being put on, I have no fucking idea.
You don't watch
Okay.
it go in?
Then what about the dilemma? Not the dilemma,
It
but like
depends on the positioning. I mean, you gotta.
the girls who say they enjoy it more without a condom.
Mm.
So, do you think there's girls who just are in a different sensitivity level, or they're just hoes and liars?
Are they just stupid?
Tell it to the women.
I mean, I think you can like.
Is there a
tell
middle ground here,
slightly.
or
I think you can tell slightly, but like I really have never been like, oh well, that's just ridiculous.
can you tell like rib, no rib?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that's something.
Is it
you
for
could
your
tell.
pleasure, or is it just for?
No, it's definitely from my. Like,
What's
mine.
Okay,
What's that
Personally,
fire
yeah.
and ice feel like? Because I put
Uh,
icy hot on my junk once and it
feels
was
like
not
that.
good.
It feels like that. It's bizarre.
Oh,
I'm not a fan of that one.
the icy
Also,
hot burned really
so I
bad.
think girls say like, oh, like I don't like condoms or whatever because guys don't want to wear a condom because I know that like
It's like
I know
girls
from
like
my
sucking
personal
dick.
experience.
They don't like
I know
sucking
from my
dick.
experience that like when a guy like will not want to wear a condom because it feels better for him,
Mm-hmm.
and so then the girl's like, oh yeah, same. Oh, we don't know.
No, it's getting. Yeah.
I literally don't know.
Well, one keeps it from getting shot on you. The other, it's just getting shot.
It
on
is
you.
way cleaner.
Yeah.
Like way easier.
All right.
Why though? For you?
Next pivot.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Do you ever sneeze into your hands? Do you ever sneeze into a mask? That's what wearing a condom's like for a guy. You sneeze into a mask and then you're stuck with it. And you're sitting there the whole time like, why is this in my pubes?
Wouldn't you rather
This is
puke in a
gross.
bag than puke like all over the floor?
No,
I wouldn't
but
wanna
it's like
puke
a
in a
bag with
mask.
my dick in the bag. Like you're
Oh.
looking at it the wrong way because my dick's still in the bag.
Okay, wait.
Would you
real
want to
quick.
shit your pants? It's the same thing for my dick. My dick is shitting its pants.
One of the best experiences I've ever had post-coit was I'm like laying there covered in stick, and this guy goes and gets a warm towel, like put it under hot water, wrung it out like a nice damp warm. I'm getting a fucking facial actually, and then he came and just like handed it to me. It was like lemon scented or eucalyptus scented. I was at a fucking spa apparently.
Yeah.
Instead of just like some random like rag or pair of boxers
Yeah.
just sitting on the floor, like an actual towel.
Real gentleman.
I had higher
Did you get his name?
expectations that he was gonna clean you too. I like you lowballed
Clean
that
you?
so
Yeah,
far.
yeah, you
you
did.
were
Wow.
like
And he handed it
and
to
he
me.
walked to the sink and guess what? He took one of his dish towels, and he put warm water on it. Guess what? No soap. Okay, that's
Was it
fine.
his house or a hotel?
His ass.
Yeah, so a towel he jerks off into. He's like, well, it's my
Here,
cum towel
this is
anyway.
clean.
This is clean. I warmed it off so it wasn't sticky for you. So you didn't feel like, why is this a crispy towel? Why is this towel making sound like a paper?
I hope it's like even worse where she's like a little drunk in the story and it's like a sock and she doesn't know
Yeah.
that he just got a sock wet and she's like, oh my god. The guy's just watching you like wipe down your face with his jizz sock.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're such a gentleman.
He's like,
Also-
I need to get this girl out of here now.
My bar is so fucking low. My standards are like subterranean that I'm literally like, wow, that's like that's a gentleman right
No,
there.
that's
Like,
you
exactly.
handed it to me.
That was the whole like that was the bar. It was like
Oh my
he
God.
jizzed on me, but he gave me a towel.
Do you see what kind of gentleman that is?
And it wasn't one he already used for jizz.
Mama like.
it wasn't crusty. There weren't any stains on it. Wow.
And
Yet.
let
And
me
he
tell
didn't
you
spit
this.
on me.
I don't know, but I think he might use fabric softener.
Oh,
So
wow.
you're like,
Yeah.
it's such a
Snuggle.
low ball. You're like, his mom doesn't wash his laundry. But that brought up a good point. What's up? You're obsessed with Post Malone.
Yeah.
What's up with that? That like, why do girls like him when he looks like every homeless guy? Like the guy you said who was getting arrested probably looked like Post Malone.
I wish I wouldn't have been here.
Like,
I would've
it's
stopped
not
and said
even the
hello.
tats. It's like he doesn't look like he's showered. He
Yeah.
looks like Ron
No, he looks like
Jeremy,
he smells.
skinny.
Yeah.
Ew.
Skinny Jeremy. Yeah. And you met him. You know what it is. That's what he smells like.
If he
Yeah.
tatted himself up, Ron
Well,
Jeremy.
Real quick, sidebar. Ron Jeremy kissed me on the cheek, and I woke up the next day with a shit ton of acne.
I believe it.
That's 100% fact.
He's got zippers.
That's called herpes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so gross.
Genital herpes.
Ew. Then he fucked someone in the bathroom that night.
At where?
At Kit's.
At Kit's, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That randomly with a girl he had fucked earlier that night hanging out with the producer.
Wow, he's like such a good guy.
Honestly, it gives me hope for having sex one day.
Yeah, no shit. Like,
Yeah, I'm
come
like, he's
on.
doing it in the bathroom.
At Kit's where
Yeah.
they sell condoms that you pay for with quarters. It's like stickers and condoms.
Yeah.
Like in the same machine.
A Buffalo Bills helmet from the 80s and a condom also
and then
from the
someone's
80s.
Little League trophy.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
I
Where they sponsored them back in 92.
weirdest bar
Yeah.
I've ever been to.
I think the bar's just so low for women. I realize I'm just gonna walk around with a hot towel and just offer it to women until one of them's like, "We're going home."
Yeah, like
If I
I'm
jizz on you, I'll
marrying
give you this.
Yeah, about the I don't know, the Post Malone thing. He definitely looks grimy. I actually like him because he's like Elvis if Elvis were
Rapey.
Homeless. He's fat Elvis.
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
Elvis
like Elvis
if
was
he-
cool, and then Elvis got fat, and it wasn't cool anymore. He's like
yeah. He's so cool. Like
he didn't have his
Post
Hannah
Malone is
Montana.
so
He's just
cool.
Miley Cyrus. You know what I mean? He
I
didn't
get
ha-
what you're saying, but he's just so cool. He's so like he seems fun. Watch this thing on like
So,
his Hot Ones
you
episode,
think-
and you'll fall in love with him. Him sucking a chicken bone, Jesus Christ.
It's a personality thing,
Yes.
not the homeless looking thing.
Correct.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you like ugly guys with good personalities.
Yep.
Mm.
And
So all the comics.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why I got into this business.
You were like, I'm
Then I
not
make
looking
no
for
money.
a husband.
Yeah.
So.
And then you met them and you realize, oh, they're worse.
Yeah.
That's,
Exactly.
That happens.
Well, you heard my bar is very low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My standards are lower.
your bar's lower
And
than
the men
curb.
I've dated were the worst people that you described. So
Mhm.
it's a perfect fit that this would be where I'm choosing for my dating pool.
What about like, if they gave you a Clorox wipe? Is that above the towel? Where does this
What,
land?
is it during COVID?
Yeah.
Because those were like
Extra expensive.
really,
That's-
really hard to get.
That's regal.
Yeah, I mean, that would be like, Mom, I found the one.
Mm-hmm.
It
you
was
marry him.
it was a Lysol wipe,
He has a 12-pack
like so many.
of wipes.
I'm not even going to Walgreens for the Plan B today.
Yeah,
I'm going to let it sit.
I'm just gonna let it simmer.
Yeah. Let's
Let
see
it
what this little bun does.
fester.
Huh? Maybe it'll bake something up.
Well, we are pretty close to the end here. We have a segment. It's called Eat It or Read It.
I think I know what you're going to do.
I think I missed the explanation on the last time we did it, so I got it better this time. You either have to read an article or eat something that I have here. It's not anything gross. It's like something that's normal. The last guest would have picked the eating if he knew, but he picked the reading. But what I want you to hypothetically do after is punch it. Like add a punchline.
Oh.
Physically punch it.
Yeah, just
yeah.
Right across.
and so you have to either pick if you
Eat
want to
it.
read it.
Or read it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to eat it.
Oh, okay.
That bar got a little lower.
I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch.
Wait a minute. Where did the
What?
cups go?
Oh, the cups are over here.
Oh, okay, perfect. Can you
Oh,
pull those out? I actually have double up in there too. So first, we've got Dragon Powers. And I gotta get some spoons, don't worry.
No, there are no spoons. You have to eat it with your mouth.
And then we've also got the unicorn.
We'll get you a towel. if
Yeah,
you eat it with your
exactly.
mouth today.
We've got a hardcore sticker, or not sticker, a tattoo if that's what you're looking for too.
Yeah.
Check this out. You can have a dragon or dragon power.
Can I have it as a tramp stamp just to really
Yeah.
go full circle on this
Drive
one?
it home.
You could, or I think if we're tramp stamping it up, I think the rainbow and unicorn might be a better. Like, what if you did the front as
Also-
the rainbow and the back as the unicorn?
What do you mean the front?
Like a front tramp stamp.
Oh, give
A
him
framp stamp.
Like it's like a rainbow's coming out of your vagina.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah, exactly.
that way, when you have herpes, it doesn't look like a flare up. It looks
I
like
had
just
a
a
girl
star.
tell me
Right.
that guy said her vagina tastes like Skittles. It was a lie. I'll tell you that. I was very
sure.
disappointed in that. It was. I imagine when a guy's like, my dick tastes like a lollipop, and it doesn't. I felt that. I
Yeah.
was like, this is not
Yeah.
cool.
What guy says a lolly? That would be a
Yeah.
great one. My dick tastes like a lollipop.
I just like how it's like girl and boy like
Oh yes,
packaging.
They,
It's like boys love dragons, girls love unicorns.
You can mix them up if you want.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
fluid.
Well, I'm actually just
Exactly,
more curious about
exactly.
the flavors. Like, what are we talking
oh,
here?
that's the mystery too.
Yeah.
So
Have you had dragon before?
You
I've
also
never had dragon.
have to describe to us what you think the flavors are. I've only had the dragon one so far. I haven't tried
They've been
unicorn.
here for 6 weeks, so enjoy.
Okay, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna switch it up. I'm getting the blue one.
I knew you were gonna go for the blue.
You could just open it from the middle.
Yeah,
I
That'd be a
think.
lot better.
Yeah,
That'd
go
be
right
a
through
lot
the middle.
easier.
Exactly.
There you go.
Hold on.
Don't.
It's kind of like the light again.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, now you've got it all over your hand.
Wow.
I didn't bring a napkin, unfortunately.
Slip. Yep.
Sorry.
Just the two
Oh
fingers.
Jesus Christ, that's weird.
Oh wow. We have to watch you eat it all. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be
No, it's
fucking
okay.
great.
We can zoom in on the camera here. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Come on.
This is so so weird.
Put
How much would you guys pay to watch her eat this? $9.99?
Yeah, there's some creep right now. Like, oh my god, look at her, fucking eat that blue.
I think he's thinking more like, I wish I just blew, dude. Oh my god.
Ew.
That's some Papa
What
Smurf.
is it? What's the flavor though? Describe what flavor.
What's Papa Smurf's chips taste like? What's it?
Like stale cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Ew.
That makes sense because most of their unicorn flavored stuff at the place I bought this from is cotton candy.
You went to a unicorn
No.
store?
Yeah.
That specializes in unicorn.
Brats
things?
on Cermak, yeah.
At Food for Less where I got these. In the ice
Did you
cream.
just try to eat that with your teeth? Did you just try to bite Jello? I'm
No,
sorry.
she did the Raymond, or not the Raymond,
See why you're single. It took 3 bites till you nipped it. The fuck?
Have you guys ever gotten head like this? Probably not.
You're getting head from a chipmunk? See, Courtney Adkins.
Listen.
What?
I bit the spoon just to get some grip.
Mm.
And then
Do you guys like it when she bits the lower shaft? Me too.
Yeah.
I hate everyone.
Don't you hate that spoons are shaped phallically? Yeah, all silverware is. It's weird. It's like bottles. It's weird. We're into it.
Well, okay, you just ate that, but take another bite and no, I just wanted you to view how you eat it. Okay,
Yeah.
so I think women eat it in a this sounds weird for me to be like eat it now.
Eat it in a sexual way. Ha ha ha.
No. Okay,
you do
what?
eat it weird. You like painting your tongue with this.
Yeah,
Watch.
that's exactly.
Nah,
But I was
you
gonna
twist
say,
it.
I feel like women are more into that, or like I have a friend who I used to. I don't know how to say this in a nice way, but he used to drink like he was sucking a dick, because he would grab the straw and he would be like, "Why you gotta grab?" He would like hold the cup and the straw. It was like such a weird, like he was playing with the shaft, you know.
You're cleaning the spoon like it's grandma's gravy. That's awesome.
I haven't had pudding in so
Can't,
long.
can't leave this
So
cotton
so
candy.
weird.
Wait, are you gonna try the other flavors
What's
though
going
too?
on?
You gotta try one of each.
Gotta try
come
one
on,
of each.
come on.
Come on, you know what the
You don't
dragon
have to
tastes
finish
like.
them. You just
I
have
can't
to.
mix flavors.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, there was more spoons, but you could do that too.
Yeah, geez, we have a whole box, but apparently so do you.
Sorry, Arizona over here.
yeah.
God.
Fucking Scottsdale over here. That's how they do it.
You know when you go and get samples from 31 flavors, they give you a new spoon each time. They don't reuse it. Come on.
So simple. All right, are you going for the green?
Oh yeah.
No shock.
I-
I've been chasing the green.
I was pleasantly surprised though when I did try these, because at first I thought it was just gonna be chocolate and vanilla, just
How
food
boring.
colored. Yeah, but it's not. Don't
Whoa,
worry.
That's got a
Pungent.
It
Let me
has
smell.
that's got a smell to it.
Yeah.
Looks like slime from Nickelodeon.
Honestly, it's the consistency.
Oh, good luck for you. That smells like my nuts after a game of basketball. What is that?
What? No, it smells like a candy apple pop. I feel like.
Yeah,
like
what do your
dirty
balls
goose.
smell like?
Yeah,
Dirty
give me
goose
those
smells like
balls. That's
candy
all I'm
apple.
saying.
Yum, yum,
God
yum.
Yeah,
damn.
come on.
Yeah.
All
They're
right.
flavorful.
All right. God, I
Ew.
feel so weird now because I'm like eating it different.
Yeah, you're eating it like it's a.
And
penis
everyone who's
spoon.
watching
It's
is
weird.
judging how you eat.
Wow,
too.
that looks so bad. That reaction was so real.
Wait, is this what happens when cum comes in your mouth? Is this like a similar?
No, this is way worse.
This is way more bitter.
Way worse.
This is way worse than.
Oh
You know,
my God,
I
I've been
ate
in
2
this
of those
a
green ones, and you're telling me it's worse than cum?
So apparently, wow, how bad is it sour?
Oh my God, I just swallowed it.
Did it hit you in the back of the throat? The flavor?
So I have to hold on.
Yeah, clean it with some blue. Clean it with some
All
blue.
right, but
Oh God.
how do we feel about going for the pink or red now? What's the?
Yeah,
how do you feel?
what are the chances of getting the pink or red?
Okay.
Okay, you want to try the pink?
One of the
It's
pink.
one of the colors.
Yeah.
It's 2 in the
Yeah,
pink.
yeah,
and I'm pretty
There
sure
are 2 pink.
Yeah.
the unicorn tasted better than the green so far,
Yeah,
or at
I'm
least
literally
based on
crying.
the.
That just like took my breath away. Like that was rough.
Tastes like family death.
Now
What was
I'm
it?
worried about my taste buds because I swear I was like, this isn't bad.
Yeah.
No, it's terrible.
You're right. It isn't bad. It's worse.
No, it's arguably the worst thing I've ever had in my
I've been
mouth.
throwing
the
a
reaction
mouthwash
was-
for a week, so I don't know.
Crying. That was insane. Go to a doctor again.
Yeah, I'll take
You
one
need
there with
more
me. I'll be like, I
insurance.
ate 2 of these.
Doctor, I just need you to try this real
You
quick.
need help
Yeah,
now.
this is not happening.
Here, if it makes you feel better, you can have a fruit by the foot. They're Starburst flavored.
I know I stole one.
It's
I
one
found
of the
it.
red colors
Oh.
too.
Okay, why
I
is-
took the orange and
Do you want
stuff.
help?
Apparently, I'm not good
Here,
at the
I got this. Oh, okay.
There we
Got
go.
it.
Okay.
I love how the 2 guys are just like struggle with it.
Here, I'll open the red one so you're ahead of time.
Yeah.
This was so easy. I literally don't know how you were struggling
You
with
like
this.
the green one. I don't trust dipping on anything.
Okay, so pink. How does a pink settle in your mouth?
Dick.
What? Like dick? It settles like dick?
Did
Frothy?
anyone say the green is horny thing when you guys were kids? Is that the
Green is horny.
Yeah, green
like green
M&Ms
makes
make
you horny? That
What?
rumor didn't reach you?
No.
Did guys ever give you a bunch of green M&Ms?
No, they knew oxygen made Courtney horny. So they were just like, we're good.
They
I
were
don't
like
like this
a
big one.
moist paper
You don't?
towel.
No, I'm like a blue or go home kind of gal.
What's okay? So
You heard it first. Blue or go home.
just
about
so
the blue.
all you guys know, she'll blue you. So
She will blue you if
Yeah.
you're in the middle.
if you're
Two pink
if
things,
you're
blue
into
in the
getting
middle.
blued, you blue yourself sometimes. Is that or
Yeah.
That just tastes like nothing.
all right?
It really does. Honestly.
Now-
oh, that too.
We're
Yeah.
on to the red. So let's
Let's go to the red.
I didn't know I was.
Can we
doing that.
ballpark these though really quick? What
You
1
said
to
you
10?
didn't eat lunch. You act like you
Shit,
did
I
know.
just wiped on my face.
Oh wow! Do you need a?
I
do
need a
you
towel.
Need a warm towel with
I need a
lemon
wet
and
towel.
eucalyptus?
Right on my
Yeah.
face, in my hair of all
Oh
things.
wow!
Has a guy ever told you to just
Your
rub
hair's
it in?
sticky,
Is that
exfoliate?
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Have you?
no?
Yeah. I've told him.
I-
rub it in.
Just rub it in. Just moisturize.
Don't waste.
As
my
we
babies,
went
girl.
over, I'm not getting a lot, and I was raised religiously,
you
so
remember
I'm
what happened
I'm like
22
messed
years
up
ago?
in my mind. I think because if a girl's like blow your load on me, I'm like I don't want to degrade you.
Why?
You hate the dragon.
Go
Oh my
back.
god, you hate
Go
the dragon. Is that red apple?
Oh, I don't. Why the fuck?
It looks like candied wax.
Honestly, I'm gonna make Alex eat these
unconstitutional.
later because I feel like it might be a sexist thing. Like
me
these
see.
are made for men, and those are made for women.
Well, they're made for
Like because
animals.
they're definitely color coordinated that
Thank
way.
you. They're terrible. They are terrible.
smells like
You
loose
need
ass.
help. Like you need
That
so
smells
much
like
help.
some loose dragon ass.
Ah, God, I'm gonna wash my mouth out with a fruit by the foot.
Starburst fruit by the foot.
Yes.
Are you
That's right.
sponsored? Like,
Yeah.
We're sponsored by a lot of stuff in the future.
Can't you tell?
ooh.
Oh, a pink one,
It's a
nice.
foot.
Well, fruit by the foot. Sometimes you gotta have a foot in your pocket.
Yeah. And don't eat the paper.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
I appreciate.
You can eat the
warning.
paper though.
can
Actually,
eat the
it's
paper.
I
true.
wonder what happened.
No, you can eat that.
Good.
Like it's a real thing.
You're gonna poop it out later.
You can
It'll go down
actually-
with the
I'm
toilet
gonna
paper.
stomp it down the drain.
Yeah.
You can just eat
Stomp it on the shower.
Starburst without taking them out of the wrapper.
You don't
Like a
need to.
raccoon.
Wax
I mean, you
papers.
just had this flavor, whatever that concoction
That was
is.
terrible. That was. Alex is gonna lose his mind.
Yeah, he's
Or
gonna
love it. It really could go either
know
way
what,
for him.
man?
I
Kinda
honestly
tastes like
hope
my
he loves
childhood.
it. I want him to love it just because I want it to be a gender thing, and I want it to be like a formula
paper.
that they figured out. Like guys
You
like
nailed it. Yeah,
Guys
this
taste
and
buds.
girls like this.
yeah.
I mean,
Like I hope it's biologically
that's the
sexist
worst
like
thing.
that.
I'm bummed though, because like I was really rooting for the dragon just to be like an anti-sexist sort of thing.
Well, that's why.
Fucking
it
stupid.
burned you like Daenerys.
Yeah, I should have just stuck with my original idea of sexism is the right way.
Yeah,
Women are,
inferior.
right.
The word yeah.
Uh-huh.
Not us.
Oh.
Not as good.
How does these names sound though? Choose the sweet green emerald. Does that describe what you were tasting?
No.
Sweet green.
No.
and
What about the
emerald.
red ruby treats?
Ooh, ruby?
I would not call that a treat.
She
I don't-
tasted like ruby.
I don't like the treats with an S. Like there's something in there. It seems like like there's
Ew.
little things
Yeah.
in there. Because it wouldn't it just be a treat.
To be fair, I didn't get all the way down. There might be.
I've
wow.
eaten a whole one. Okay,
Is that a problem?
There's
You
nothing
have
down there.
So you just ate a whole snack pack.
I ate
You
clip.
ate a three.
Yeah.
You ate a threer.
He ate a clip.
I ate a threer. I did a three-peat.
Went back to back.
As
to
they,
back.
yeah.
Have you seen that thing where they have like the whole fruit by the foot and they have to try to eat it? Like where they're standing and they have it hanging out of their mouth and they're like hands behind their back.
And they have to eat it. That seems easily done.
Yeah.
What about?
Do you have
have to
to
raise
from the,
someone.
from the
How about this
paper?
though? Can you
You have to do,
open fruit by the foots in a cool manner?
Wow.
Did you guys
Let's
ever
see
see
it.
the commercial?
Let's see it.
Oh, are you one of the cool yo-yo guys?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't
Oh,
know if I'll
yeah.
be able to do it sitting here.
Oh,
Woo!
that's the hottest thing I've ever seen.
That's how he takes bra off. 2 fingers.
It's the same motion. It doesn't work out well. It's kind of like how I
just
punched the
snaps
girl
back
while
on
I
her,
was
yeah.
shifting. It's the same.
Did you ever do
It's
that and
gonna
it
be
snaps
perfect.
on a girl? You're like, oh shit, she's crying now.
Okay, what I don't get is why they make so many different varieties of bras, though. It's not like it's a universal, like, it's a hook, it's a strap. It's like they have 20 different variants of how it hooks
Because
together.
there's like 20 different variants of fucking tits.
That's true.
There's banana tits, there's pancake tits, there's banana pancake
I just feel like,
tits.
okay,
Jack Johnson's titties.
Yeah.
there's only the one button for your pants. You know what I mean? There's not like a bunch of different varieties. I guess there's clip buttons too, but so there's 2 versions.
Butterfly jeans.
Oh, butterfly jeans.
Those
What's
are hot,
butterfly
right? When the
jeans?
girl goes, brrr, and there's like all.
Oh, is that the sides? It's like breakaway pants. Oh,
But for your zipper.
oh. When
There's
I
no zipper, it's all button.
when I used to wear girl
Oh.
pants, they would have
It's
those
hot.
on it often.
It's hot when you hear it go bup, 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 as you're getting.
I didn't know there was a name for that. I just said there's a lot of buttons.
Those are
on
actually
this
pretty easy to take off too if you have the motion.
That's the point.
I could actually take those off better than a bra. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Well, because you can look at it.
You don't even need to. You just.
Yeah,
like
you
a bat
just
belt.
you just do the man. Mm-hmm. That's how we
You
deal.
just do the man.
Yeah.
You just
I do
it.
men. Okay.
That's exactly how we do it.
You heard it here first. We do men. We have one more thing that you could eat. Well, actually, first, we didn't get a joke from this. What's hit us with something? It was a fun time watching you.
Yeah.
Orally fixate on the
If you had to write a
skating
slogan,
review
what would it be
for the unicorn.
for the girls version?
What would be my slogan?
Quick thought. Ad pitch.
Like,
Sell
okay,
that.
so
Sell that to me.
I could ad-lib this one for you.
Yeah.
It's worse than jizz. Like,
Okay.
that could have
Yeah,
been
yeah,
your... Yeah.
Yeah. No, I still stand by that comment. By the way, wholeheartedly, you got a problem. This one tastes like you're gonna have daddy issues in the future.
Future issues.
Wait. The pink or the blue? Or
But
the whole thing?
Well, the blue is definitely more cotton candy, which is what I associate a stripper's perfume to smell like. So I'm gonna go with the blue smells like you're gonna have daddy issues, and the pink.
Is what you can fill your mouth
Wait,
with.
are we just admitting we have daddy issues?
Oh yeah,
Because you...
Yeah, 'cause
okay,
I love
you were
the
a blue
blue
girl.
one. The
Yeah,
blue
that's
was,
what I
like,
was just confirming.
so good,
Low bar.
so good. Yeah,
blue,
yeah, yeah.
blue jello.
I thought that was like overly apparent, like just because of who I am as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I don't.
See that, gentleman? She'll do that to you, too.
Yeah. One finger in, the pink sick.
Mm-hmm. What's it's the taster. The taster.
That one just tastes like community college. It's just like very basic.
Yeah.
Wait, so does that one taste like jizz? Is that what we're talking about with? Or... Because that's when you're taking shots in the mouth, right? Like,
Yeah.
JUCO. When you have an education, you no longer have to take a BJ.
Right.
You can
Right.
be like, yeah, no. I'm
well,
a
when you're going to
businesswoman.
community college, you don't have enough respect for yourself to ask them to wear a condom while you're sucking them off.
100%. 100%.
That'd be. Do people still do that?
Wear
What?
condoms while they're getting sucked off?
Yeah.
I don't
If
get
it's a
sucked
hook
off, so
right
I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, wrong person.
Yeah.
Do people still wear
People ask me
condoms?
questions.
No,
and
I
I'm
try.
like-
I try to give everyone an STD. I have what is
yeah.
it? The one that I have HPV.
Apparently, like it's.
I don't know if
everywhere.
I do, but I
Oh,
assume for the
a
amount
lot
of
of
times I
guys
don't wear
have it,
condoms,
from my
yeah.
understanding.
I assume because I don't wear condoms, I'm not a fucking pervert or a sailor. So I go sans hoodie.
Sans hoodie.
Yeah,
Nice.
I go out. I like. Hey, who the fuck needs suntan lotion? Give me the sun.
Right.
Let me soak it up. If I
Right.
die,
What's the
that's
worst
on
that
me.
can happen?
Right. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Huh?
Right.
Sunburn. I could get a
A
sunburn.
little bit of sunburn. I'll put some aloe on it. It'll be good in the morning.
Right. Just a little. Yep.
Well, I'll get more freckles. You probably won't get that, but it does not look
No,
good.
it just browns like poop. It's weird.
Do you guys... We're almost at the end here, but do you guys judge people based on the amount of freckles they have? Because I'll judge a female by that. I'll be like, we can't have kids because they'll fucked. Like, the kids will have too many freckles.
They would just look really tan.
And no.
There would just be
I
so
feel like
many
it only looks tan from a distance. It's like once you get closer, it gets creepier and creepier.
Like oranger.
Well,
You make it Trump.
they like spread apart, and you're like, oh, they're not all connected. You're like, those are just freckles. I mean, mine aren't that bad.
I
I'm
don't
a
see you as a freckle
I'm
person.
a day walker.
'cause a lady
I'm
is
not
terrible.
I'm not a ginger because I could get a little tan, and I don't have the like popping freckles that are like I'm gonna murder your family or whatever.
Apparently, like, don't tell Sean this, but apparently, like, I'm a ginger whore.
Oh,
Don't tell Sean.
you're a pumpkin pounder.
Wait, no, let's dive into this because I've ran into some ginger whores in the past, and I don't understand it.
I don't understand
but like
it.
they're like really into it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's cool. I just don't
You should
understand.
run into a few more.
It's a lot. Yeah, run into a whole group. Find out where they meet.
I need to
Where
find
they
like an
hang out.
AA meeting of them.
A GA meeting.
Well, I've been trying this new honest approach with girls, and there's no
Never-
good way of
never
being
do
like,
that.
you know, there's just better girls out there than you. Like that
Right.
doesn't come across. I'm like, but I'm being honest. They don't take that as.
I got an honest letdown, and it hurt me more than anything else I've gotten. It was just like, I just view our relationship more platonically. We went on like 2 dates. He was like, I'm just not getting a romantic vibe, and I view it like more platonically, and I don't want to waste
But
your
were
time
you
or mine.
smashing?
You didn't.
He's with you. I'm assuming
you
he's
didn't.
smashing.
You
Okay,
didn't
I'm
use
not
the
being
condom
rude.
for the blowjob, and he had a mess all over his car.
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
Wait, condom question. Condom question.
Okay, what's up?
Shoot. Don't wear them.
Okay.
You
So-
should
so
always
I
put
can't
it
ask
on.
any of these
No,
questions
shoot,
in this.
go ahead, shoot.
You should always put it on with your mouth.
Yeah.
Right,
Keep
right,
going.
right. That's what they told me in sex ed
Yeah,
when I was
hair
like
back,
9.
Yeah.
The girl puts it on with her mouth every time.
Yep. And then she takes it off with her mouth, and then they have sex. That's how it works.
She drinks it. Yeah, like shooters.
Ew. Ew,
She
ew,
could save them in the fridge for
Yeah.
later.
ew, like your fucking weird green pudding.
Yeah,
Okay, so there's this guy. There's two guys,
at a time.
right? And they wore condoms and pulled out. Is that a normal thing?
Yeah, that's just
That's the safest you can get.
yeah. You don't want to. That's you really don't like the girl.
Well, do you know?
Well, that's what I said. I was like, do you just hate me? Like, do you hate me?
No, I just wouldn't want to get you pregnant. That's all they're saying. Like, I don't like you enough to fuck that up because you could be crazy.
Do you know like the statistics? Like, okay, so it's like, I only know this because my friend was like really into
Another
it.
friend. You have so many friends.
I have no friends, anyways.
Them.
Yeah, these guys. Well, we found out. I forgot who they were, but we found who these people were
Yeah, last
earlier.
guys knew all these people for real. These are real.
Okay, so it's like out of 100 people, 4 people get pregnant using condoms. Out of 100 people, 6 people get pregnant using the pull-out method.
Okay.
So like they are stacking them to make the odds better in their favor.
Yeah.
Because
But then what
technically,
if I'm also on birth control? Like, it's just...
Now
then
it's
they
like
do
2
hate you for
1%.
sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
It's like,
okay,
Ow.
how vigilant are you with your birth control? Because
Well,
I
you
didn't.
seem like you would drift. Are you?
Because
Oh, yeah,
it's
no,
like
I've
the
taken, like,
same
5 at a
time
time.
every.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, isn't it like the same time every day, or it's not as effective?
listen, if that's the case, I'm infertile as a motherfucker, and, like, there's no chance in hell. Because I've gone, like, 5 days taking them all at the same time. And, like,
Just popping them like
Guess
little
what? No,
treats.
no kids. I have no,
No kids? Good.
0 kids.
Well, but it's secretly.
Well, when you stick to butt stuff, it's
Right. Well, exactly. You can't get pregnant that way. So,
good.
Yeah.
Christian values.
exactly. I'm a virgin by the Bible.
By the Bible, state.
Yep.
These
Yep,
lips
yep.
are sealed. Yeah.
Yep.
The chute wide open.
Wide open.
Yeah. WC.
You guys are Clinton fans. That's what I'm getting from this conversation. Bill
Stick to the
Clinton,
cigars.
yeah.
Uh,
Sexual relations with that woman, yeah.
It's a
Such a good
blowjob.
one.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
Honestly,
Did you ever read that? That is one of the. Have you ever read like what he did to her? It's
I mean,
low key hot as fuck.
wait, did you read
What
it
did
and you're
he
just like jerking
fuck-
off like while you're reading the
While
test?
no, I was listening to the audiobook. I keep my hands free. I wasn't. Yeah, absolutely. I did have 2
It's
hands
called
free.
Clinton and
Monica
Me.
and Hillary. I was alternating.
Ew.
This one was more aggressive.
Yeah.
And a little firmer.
Yeah.
And I like left-handed. I'm ambidextrous, but more righty.
Okay.
So Monica knew more what to do as a 20-year-old intern will.
Right, of course.
And then she was more rigid and more like
Did it yell at you?
pantsuit. No, but gave me a mean stare.
Okay.
Like,
okay,
you know
okay.
that way it does
Yeah.
that 3-step
Right, exactly.
and then walks out? That's what this one did.
Just a look
And then
of
of course this one
disappointment.
made me finish. Yeah.
I mean,
This one I just couldn't finish for like hours. I was like, why think of baseball? Like I'm trying to think of baseball to come.
Right, right,
this is
because
so
that's
boring.
what you do, right, yeah.
This one's like, oh, pantsuit and boy haircut. Wow.
if Hillary doesn't make me an and by the end of the night, something went wrong.
Yeah, she looks like
Like, I want to fuck Monica. I want Hillary to fuck me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
pull out her
Like, if
wanger.
she's not
She
on
would for
top,
sure wear a strap on.
smacking me around, I'm
She's
like,
a
this is
dick.
not.
Yeah, that's like,
that's the rod.
She could
hand.
peg you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pegging.
yeah, she's
Has a guy ever asked you to peg him?
yes.
Have you done it? Wow,
No.
you seem. Oh wow.
Yeah, that was a
Not
quick
into
yeah.
it?
Or
Not into dominating a man or
how
what?
percentage the amount of guys that try and talk girls into doing butt stuff, like on the guy,
70%?
not getting butt
it's
stuff
like
done
all
to
of
you.
them. Like
80, 200.
Like how many guys are trying to sell you on?
licking the butt.
Yeah,
Blah, la, 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 la.
they don't like only one specifically was like very, very like I'm pretty sure he just like wanted to be gay but closeted as hell and like didn't know this was like his loophole for his poop hole kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's
I
good
liked
one.
it.
I like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep
that's
that. But then everyone else like they'll just kind of like allude to it and it'll be like you know, like you're giving them head and like they're just like slowly like scooting down and like exposing their ass.
Oh, it's that. That's
Wow,
That's
that's
actually
so
a
weird.
move.
That's
Yeah.
a move.
yeah.
It's
where
like the baboon. They're
it's like-
showing you their asshole.
It's, I'm not gonna
There's the
like
red
outright
cheeks.
ask
Yeah.
you, but I'm gonna give you like a subtle hint
There if we want it.
that like I'm gonna post one if you're into that sort of thing. Yeah.
Just
So
a little-
that percentage, that like closeted percentage, is probably like 50.
Mhm.
And then, like I said, only one person was ever like, stick it in my ass. So
Yeah, fingers or tongue.
everything,
they have-
Wow.
everything?
Did they have an item for you to stick in their
Yes.
ass? At,
Wow,
Yes.
I've done this before.
But
like he was like,
was it
It
like
was
you
his thing.
opened the closet? So it's like he's a normal guy, and then
Pandora's
he's
closet.
like, shove this in my ass, and then he opens it, and it's like BDSM, everything. Like it's the
there
it's
was
the
like
kit.
more than one prop.
It's
I'll
like-
say that. Like there were like
He
there
takes you to the back cave,
options.
and he's like, this is my life.
So I mean, he's got to be a rich guy at least.
No.
Wow, he's poor.
No.
That's why he's spending
It's
all
his
his money
mom's
on,
basement.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
not kid
because he's
ourselves.
spending
Yeah.
all of it on butt stuff.
Sexual, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well-
you didn't leave then?
I know, right? I like stayed with them for like 2 weeks. I'm like, this is strange.
You gave it 2 weeks?
Like
That's nice of
chained
you.
there
Like a
or
job.
like voluntarily?
Yeah.
What's
I voluntarily stayed.
You gave him a 2 weeks notice.
I'm always a respectful worker.
Yeah.
I don't want to get like a bad review.
Yeah. Won't eat ass gives you the 2 weeks.
Right,
4-star.
right.
You don't get the 5.
Right,
Because
right.
you didn't like the butt.
Right, exactly. That's fair.
Yeah,
Understandable.
Yeah.
Well, last question before we go. What's the closest you've been to married besides a hot towel after sex?
Yeah.
The closest I've been to married?
Yeah.
Well,
Or like, what's the closest you thought a guy's come to proposing? Like, has it ever been to the point?
Jewelry store.
Oh, wait. So you take the girl to the jewelry store to buy her ring?
No, you
It's
just
not a
show her to
surprise?
her, act like you're going to get
Right.
one for her, and then she fucks you really hard that night.
And then he breaks up with you 2 weeks later on
Legitimately.
Christmas. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a game.
this works.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I
Yeah,
feel bad.
apparently it works, but like, yeah.
It did work.
And then I have to like show her my bank account or
See how
something.
angry she is in her eyes?
I know.
Clearly it worked.
That
She was
was-
like,
I'm,
that was
leaning-
this close.
Okay.
I was to the
yeah.
Super Bowl, and next thing I'm on the physically unable playlist, and I
Yeah.
had to watch it. As that sting,
Cubic
it seems like it
zirconian
does, yeah.
son of a bitch. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like 2018.
Yeah.
like
wow, so it's still somewhat fresh. So
yeah,
are
but then
we,
like, and then like not close at all ever since.
from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, that just leaves 2019, right? And
yeah,
then
'cause
there's
20 didn't really.
yeah.
I just mean
If-
like, there's been like no possibility of proposal.
Everyone who got married during COVID
We'll be divorced next year.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way this is lasting.
No, no
Like they
chance.
were just like, we live together, let's do it.
It's just like you're bored. You're bored. People were baking bread.
You didn't bake bread this year? What'd you
I
do
did.
over COVID?
I did. I made bread.
People were
I didn't have
whipping.
anyone
You already
to
had the
marry.
yeast, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
People were making like whipped coffee or whatever
Yeah.
at the beginning. They were like, how do we make stuff that we enjoy?
Yep, it was
hard.
It was I can't dance, so
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll make weird food stuff.
Yeah.
To be fair, no one can dance on TikTok. I mean, they can dance like Carlton on Fresh Prince can dance. They can dance bad to a rhythm because someone taught them. I've never seen a TikTok dance that I was like, damn, they danced good.
I want to do like at a club. Like once everything's reopened, you're just like kind
You're
of
just
like,
gonna do TikTok dances at a club?
Like yeah, just to see like where all the
No,
hip people are.
that actually would be a really good TikTok series. Is you're just going to clubs doing TikTok dances, trying to get guys to do it with you.
When was the last time you guys went to a club? Like before like COVID stuff?
Never.
Yeah.
Comedy club.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, exactly.
working in them.
Yep. I think I went to Vegas like once, twice.
3 times a lady.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like the only clubs I did that, and then I've never been to Time.
Did you not like them? You don't
No.
like clubs? You don't like the
I
music?
don't at all.
You know, no one drugged my drink. I was like,
Yeah, it was. I feel like I got like
You
screwed
feel
out
like
of the experience.
You didn't
Well,
get roof
at
line
least
because they were like,
So-
ugh.
What a waste of a night.
yeah.
No one bought. Did anyone buy you drinks?
Yeah. One time in Vegas, this guy like was insisting on buying me a drink. I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Drinks are fucking expensive. I'm not
Still
gonna have
fucked
like some
him,
random. No.
Drinks are free if you're playing
Next
a
day.
slot machine.
And then he was, that's true. But he's like insisting on buying me a drink. And so I was like, all right, well, obviously I'm a garbage person. So I got a vodka Rebel and I made it a double. And then the drink was $82.
Sweet.
you could get one of those guitars for cheaper than $82.
No shit. And so this guy like was acting all like big dick energy, like, oh, I'll buy your drink, like insisting on it. And then he sets the tab down and it's $82 for my one fucking drink. And I just saw all the blood like drain out of his face and probably his dick. Just
And his
instantly.
account.
Yeah, no shit. I was just like, okay, thanks. Like walking away with my giant big gulp of trash juice.
That's a horrible drink too, vodka and Red Bull.
It's so
It's
bad.
so-
But it's like, it's a Vegas drink. Like you drink that in AMFs when you're in Vegas and you hang out at the pool and you're really hungover.
Yeah.
That's
makes
what you
sense.
do.
On average, how many days a week are you hungover?
Oh no. Including today.
How much?
Including
the
this
number,
morning when I text you.
Did the number go up after COVID or was it already high?
I think it's a pretty like
it went down.
no. I'm sorry. I drink like a couple times a week.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty
What's-
much hungover every time I drink.
What's
Oh,
like
shit,
drinking though? So like my dad has
It's a
2
bottle
beers
or
every
a
night.
glass?
But are we having like
bottle.
3 margaritas, a full thing of wine?
Like I would if I was just like by myself, I'd probably have like 3/4 of a bottle of wine.
Mhm.
And if I was out
Power drinker.
like this morning, well that's not a good example. Last night I had like 9 cocktails.
Okay.
Mixed drinks.
I was like, okay, this is why I'm hungover today. Started off with a glass of red wine, then had a shot of Jameson, then had 2 margaritas, a shot of tequila, a couple beers.
It's the tequila. That's what I already determined. That was the...
Yeah. Oh, and then like a Jack and Coke.
You drink like a college frat
What,
boy.
I know, I'm disgusting. I'm so gross.
So you get
How bad
hungover
did that
every time?
smell? Like at 11 in the morning, you're like,
It's so bad.
you know when you brush your teeth and your toothbrush runs away? Like that's what was happening. You're just going limp.
I just woke up and I'm just, no.
You never had to throw your toothbrush away? Like you got so drunk, you threw up too much that you brush your teeth and you're like, this one's done. I can't use this again.
Yeah.
Well, I'm too afraid to throw up, so that's why I'm always hungover. Wow. So like I will feel like I have to puke and I will hold it in as much as I can. Like,
Why?
I don't think it helps with the hangover though, because when you throw up, you get way more dehydrated for sure.
But if you can get it out, like if you puke that night, I feel like it hasn't stayed in your system long enough to like
So kill your liver.
But where are you on the water? Do you drink water before, or are we just not hydrated?
Oh, I drink like 80 to 100 ounces a day, so I'm totally hydrated on that. And then I dehydrate because of all the fucking alcohol and the booze. So alcohol and booze are the same thing.
Well,
definitely puke.
Yeah.
Always puke. It makes you feel way better.
But okay, so that's what my best friend said to me in middle school about being skinny, and I still couldn't do it. Like I still couldn't.
You just don't like puking?
I don't like puking.
I think. Oh, I thought it was gonna be skinny makes you feel better. I guess it's just puking.
The skinny.
Can you do the finger in the
no,
throat?
I've tried a toothbrush.
So you don't have a gag reflex.
I think this is a pretty good place to be ending. Can you plug your social medias really quick so they know where
gag
to no
reflex.
gag? I gag, you gag. What's
I
the...
gag, you gag.
At Courtney Adkins for everything.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't gag. No gag. And I'll just say this. The green tastes worse than cum, but she swallowed it anyways, fellas.
Hey, lesson learned. Thank you so much for joining us,
Thanks,
Courtney
guys.
Adkins.
Thank you.